God declares that today is the day you will be visited. I've came today to present myself in all my glory. The Father declares that He is exerting Himself in your midst. I am emitting the resonance of my splendor and power because there will be no more procrastination. Prepare, as the Father directs, and make the necessary arrangements, for this is your moment. I will demonstrate my presence through spectacular and exceptional happenings that cannot be ignored or rationalized. The fullness that you sought, desired, and requested from me is now available to you. Seize the opportunity and actively look for me. I'm interrupting your routine with a divine interruption. Today is not a usual day for business operations, but rather a day and time set apart to complete your Father's work. I implore you today to respond to this plea because it provides you liberation and the answers you have long sought. According to Father, this is the hour and day set aside for you. It's not intended for any other day. My greatness is on the horizon for you today. Today, God says that on Pentecost, the religious assembly wrongly accused me of being a bartender. The Father clarifies that He was not serving natural spirits, but rather new wine derived from the kingdom's vineyards. The Father declares that my joy is worth embracing. Enjoy the fun, mirth, and abundance of everything I have to offer you today. The world's exuberance and allure poison your existence, whereas my delight liberates and energizes you totally. Joy, laughter, and drunkenness were not created by the world. The Father devised the concept and gave it to my people. Some people finished their beverages, while others immersed themselves in profound knowledge and hollow professions of religious convictions. The Father has a suggestion: let us cause a disturbance. Let us be in such a profound state of joy in my divine essence that it is obvious to others, triggering a visit from the authorities and forcing us to limit our bliss. The Father views the commenter's negative comments as irrelevant. My laughter has reign over the entire earth and dispels the most foreboding of clouds. Once I'm finished, the Father claims that those who report news and experts will be unable to speak to the incomparable magnificence, happiness, and celebration that I'm pouring upon you today. According to God, you are currently migrating from a state of great glory and acclaim to an even higher level of honor and praise. The manifestation of my presence is causing you to move from one significant degree of empowerment to another. I have more instances of brilliance for you to experience than the total number of days in your existence. The Father claims that He will continue to amaze you for numerous generations. Elevate yourself. I will not succumb to weakness again, as I have in my human body. I vow to arrive in a condition of splendor, which is inside you. Through you, I am revealing my majesty and altering every spiritual doorway in your life. The Father encourages laughter because in His magnificence there is eternal joy. Today, God declares His readiness and willingness to respond to your requests. Before we get into that, why don't you sit on my lap and talk to me? Do you see that area of obscurity and pain in your life? Observe how I effortlessly eradicate it by focusing on the cross's significance in your life. The Father commands that it be released. Please allow me to cleanse you instantly. Let us focus our attention on the continuous physiological discomfort you have been feeling. Focus your attention on my face right now. Direct your attention on me and purposefully inflict that misery, as if you were dragging a puppy on a leash. The Father declares, immediately recognize the suffering, as I am currently curing you. You will never feel that sensation again. I'm rejuvenating you. I'm mending your organs and tissues. I am replenishing the oil to restore your youth's vigor. What specific questions did you intend to ask me? Could you please clarify? Are they insignificant? Perhaps we can discuss things on another day. Let's have a lovely day today, just you and me. I love you so much, my children. Today, God declares that appreciation holds the highest level of authority. As you convey thankfulness to me, when you enter, the curtain is pushed back, and you are led into the unfathomable darkness that calls from the depths. The Father claims that you are not exempt. Allow your frustrations to subside and focus your attention and admiration on the seat of my power. The Father claims that he cannot live as anything other than his authentic self. If I were masculine, I would compliment myself since I believe I have divine attributes. As the heavenly being, I am expressing my presence and impact in your life. I'm surrounding you with my presence, giving you a sensation of completion. I bestow bountiful enjoyment, and my happiness provides endless energy. I am putting my blessings upon you right now, declares the Father. Accept and integrate that blessing into the very core of your being now. Today, God declares that He will expand your importance and influence as you increase His. I am increasing your visibility in front of your adversaries. I have established a tremendous fear in the opponent of your inner being. When he looks at you, he does not see a defenseless victim. When the Dark One looks at you, he sees the ferocious lion representing the tribe of Judah, forcing him to flee an opposite way. When you talk, do not demonstrate your anxiety by making sheep-like sounds, as the Father suggests. If you diverge from the natural qualities of the lion of the tribe of Judah, the adversary will be unable to attack or hurt you. Oppose the devil, and he will retreat hastily. The Father claims that you have more power than you know. The weight of my name envelopes you, conveying a sense of power and control. Acquire the ability to collaborate with the task I have assigned to you, and you will reap the benefits of your position. This is the advantage offered by the cross. You have power and perseverance, and you are not a homeless person living on the streets. You are a very fortunate offspring of the potentate of eternity, and all of heaven's copious treasures are continually benefiting you. According to God, you are critical to His plans on earth. The Father has plans that include you. My ambitions embrace you and require your full participation. I am unwilling to engage in earthly activities without your presence. You are the important and critical component that I will use to achieve and communicate my genuine identity to everyone in your neighborhood. You are the source of light that I have used to banish darkness and will continue to do so. You've already proved efficacy. The enemy seeks to alter your perception by instilling feelings of failure, worthlessness, and the futility of existence. Your existence has purpose and significance. Today, I'll begin the process of enlightening you and disclosing the considerable influence you've had on behalf of my kingdom. Your presence has had a beneficial impact and enhanced the lives of others. Do not allow yourself to have any other beliefs. Ignore the previous occurrences and any flaws or deficiencies. Accept and align yourself with my grace and goals, and I will cleanse, forgive, and remodel your life so that it fully and honestly reflects my love and impact in the world. According to heavenly announcement, your spirit is receiving a third of the day's intoxication. On Pentecost, I made a purposeful decision to unleash my spirit and a powerful manifestation of divine magnificence that dramatically impacted a community, a city, and the entire world, leaving a lasting impact that continues to this day. The Father claims that He is reintroducing a potent drug into the ecosystem. This substance is not an old-fashioned variety, but rather a fresh and energizing blend of joy and spiritual celebration. The Father claims that He has been portrayed as a harsh judge, but He wants to emphasize that those who see Him in this light have fundamentally misinterpreted His nature. The doorposts of my throne reverberate with raucous laughter, causing the hills to crumble, the mountains to quiver, and the predator that has chased you for many years to be ripped apart. The Father declares, "The message I bring you is one of liberation." My laughter seeps into your very being and spreads like a tremendous wave throughout your life, instilling feelings of hope, happiness, and joy. Enjoy this beautiful vintage, which was specifically produced for you at this precise hour and moment. Today, God declares that I am in your consciousness. Frequently, you notice my presence on the margins of your attention. You frequently focus your attention on me, and a visible manifestation of my splendor is emerging at the perimeter of your thoughts and emotions. Allow me to guide you to the profound and glorious insight, says the Father. I want to ingest your essence with the same intensity and need that you want to consume mine. Do you understand, asks the Father, that I experience your presence with the same tremendous surges of emotion as you sense my presence? When I realize you are entirely absorbed in my grandeur, I have muscular tremors and an increased heart rate. What an extraordinary moment! Join me today, my beloved, and immerse yourselves in my holy presence. I've captured your attention. Your intense focus on my existence gives me entrance to your heart, which I am constantly attempting to enter. Let us collectively remove the door from its hinges and simply enjoy unrestricted and unimpeded entry, shall we? Today, God announces that His role as your Father is more significant and influential than the circumstances surrounding your birth. The revelation of my purpose or destiny for your life is unaffected by your social or economic status, states the Father. As a result, avoid harboring unrealistic expectations about your potential or accomplishments. The Father proclaims that I am the standard for the fulfillment of my destiny, which beyond anything you can think or want. Human beings can limit your thinking, including your own, but I encourage you to overcome the constraints and demands of false duties. The Father insists that you fulfill your life's mission. I have a strategy. I have the methods and resources to properly carry out my plan for you. The personal pronoun you. According to God's message today, you are His cultivation, and He will make sure you succeed in your current situation. I will immerse myself in you and extend my influence, allowing you to thrive and get rich achievements in your current location. Avoid being deceived into believing that the blessings are somewhere else, away from your current circumstances. I promise to shower divine favor on all your endeavors. I have not authorized you to seek the blessing. I cast my blessing on you. The flavor, power, and grace bestowed on you are the product of your intrinsic traits, not your actual location or activities. Be aware that I am at your side, and even if you find yourself in a dire circumstance, I will serve as a guardian, shield, and companion, remaining by your side even there. You won't be forced to flee. The adversary, not you, will be relocated. The objective was to eliminate and transfer you, but you're astute. I will notice the removal and rejection of those who oppose you, because you are the receiver of my favor. You are under my continual protection, and I will not allow anyone or anything to cause you any harm. God proclaims that your bravery and fearlessness cause you to fully overlook the enemy's useless and ineffective threats. Indeed, you will be aware of his tactics, but comprehending the enemy's strategy is equivalent to learning the playbook of a squad doomed for disaster. When I summon you to observe, says the Father, I want you to witness the annihilation of your foe, not your vulnerability. I am the source of your strength and your solid stronghold. I am invincible within you, says the Father. Today, amidst the enemy's shattered cymbals and war horns, stand on the ramparts of the tall fortress that represents my presence in your life. The enemy will be unable to take anything from the battlefield that has enduring or everlasting value. The Father assures me that I can protect the things you have given to me, even in the face of potential threats or attacks. The Father declares, have faith in me. Allow me to continue from this point.